Reactions and tense atmosphere in Nigeria's ruling party APC after alleged altercations between Senator Melaye and Senator Tinubu. That's our focus on the program. Many thanks for joining in, everyone. I'm Melaye. It's going to be a very interesting conversation right here on the program on Channels Television, where we're reaching you live from our global headquarters in Lagos. Quickly, let's take a look at some of the top political stories we are following this time.
The political roundup on Channels Television. Yeah, are your top political stories this time.
Preparations are gaining momentum ahead of Edo State governorship election. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission is appealing to political parties to refrain from using inciting statements or hate speeches during the campaigns for the Edo State 2016 governorship polls. Resident Electoral Commissioner of INEC, Sam Olumeku, who made the appeal at the INEC stakeholders meeting in Benin City, the Edo State capital, also urged the political parties to advise their supporters against multiple registration in the upcoming continuous registration exercise. And the federal government's town hall meetings have hit the city of Uyo, the capital of Akwa Ibom State. Several ministers in the President Muhammadu Buhari's cabinet speak about the programs of the administration. The South-South region audience were able to ask questions and interact with the ministers on the expectations they have of the government. And as the nation
Thank you so much for staying with us. Let's get the conversation started, shall we? Well, on Tuesday, the 12th of July 2016, the National Assembly resumed from its recess after days of break, where the upper chamber went into an executive session. The executive session means that it's going to be a closed-door session, which usually is without the presence of the media, the aides to the senators, or any other staff of the National Assembly. And usually, at this kind of executive session, whatever is discussed based on the Senate standing rules is not to be divulged. But something happened, which of course cameras could not catch. But let me give you an understanding of what could have happened based on some of the conversation that we've had with some of the people who are in the know of the executive session and the issues that transpired. Well, of course, so many issues based on the summoning of some of the cabinet members of President Muhammadu Buhari came on the floor. And when this discussion came up, Senator Melaye, one of the senators who was allegedly being talked about in this very issue we're going to be discussing on the program, is said to have said that nobody should stand as witnesses in the current case of forgery, alleged forgery of some of the principal officers and the Senate. But, well, let me quickly show you some of the things that are said to have been said by some of the senators, the two senators involved in these altercations, Senator Tinubu and Senator Melaye. Well, Senator, the event, actually, the incident happened on the 12th of July 2016, and it happened at the Senate executive session. And the session was closed to the media, security aides, or any other staff of the National Assembly. Only senators were said to be present at this session. Well, there is an order of the Senate in the rule book which says that members cannot divulge whatever has been discussed. But again, let me quickly show you, based on the comments that are allegedly made. Well, this is what Senator Melaye was said to have said, that you should go and tell those who sent you that nobody, I said nobody, no matter who is, can ever control this Senate. So Senator Tinubu was allegedly quoted to have said that, I'm just wondering why whenever he's always threatening people and behaving childishly and at times like a thug. well, I think it needs to know that every senator here represents their constituency and that there is no need to threaten anyone. We are seeking and working towards reconciliation, yet you are busy issuing threats. Well, this is a response that's said to have come from Senator Dino Melaye. Well, it was quoted to have said that, look, this is not Bodilon. Bodilon, some people say, is a residence of Senator Oluremi Tinubu and the husband, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I will beat you up. Well, these kind of words, I probably may not even say it on TV. There you can see, and nothing will happen to you, end of quote. These are some of the comments that are attributed to Senator Dino Melaye. But today, Senator Dino Melaye is said to have denied some of these comments, but in a press statement released by him and addressing the press, let me quickly go through some of the things that he said. He said, I want to tell you, gentlemen of the press, for every reaction, there must be an action. When I got up to address my colleague, she was not the only senator there. If I had used insolent language or foul languages, you will know the type of senators we have. They would have reacted, and some of them would have been addressed to you guys by now to say, Dino insulted us. These are some of the comments attributed to Senator Melaye in his press statement today. But we'll be discussing some of the behaviors that is expected of senators or politicians, senior politicians in the land, and some of the implications of their actions or inactions. I have joining me to discuss this matter a member of the Buhari support group, Loretta Onoche, joins us from our Abuja studio. Many thanks, Mrs. Onoche, for joining us on the program. And here with me is the legal advisor to the Lagos APC, Mrs. Toke Benson. Many thanks for coming on the program. We're expecting to join us Dr. Abiola Akiode Folabi, a lawyer and a civil rights activist. But let me start with you, Mr. Toke Benson. At this time, this kind of comment, of course, this is the constituency of Lagos, is the constituency of Senator Oluremi Tinubu. I've heard so many party members who have reacted to this. How is the party taking this? Going by the fact that Senator Dino Melaye is a member of your party and Senator Oluremi Tinubu is a member of your party, what is happening?
We're in shock.
In shock?
We're in shock. It has gone beyond party lines right now. It has gone into the realm of personalities. I'm in shock that Senator Melaye would actually refer to Mrs. Tinubu saying, back to those who sent you. He's talking about the constituency because those are the only people who sent her there. That's the Lagos constituency. We're in shock. Those words should not emanate from any senator, any distinguished personality. And those words as impregnate you in those chambers.
Okay, just for a moment, we'll take a short break. And when we return, we hear from my guest and give perspectives into this matter. Of course, Nigeria is budding democracy. What are your expectations? Join us again.